I don't think it's any different than any other game this year. And, the game's not over. There's still a minute something left, so I think it's a ridiculous comment.
Is part of the gamesmanship getting ready for the postseason, trying to maybe get in your head a little bit, or the team's head as they go back and forth?
Yeah, I mean, that goes on all year. It's not just now. It's something that goes on all year. You try and affect players by how you forecheck, by how you kill penalties, how your power play is, and that's all stuff that leads to the mental part of the game down the road.
Do you chalk that whole thing up to coaches yelling at each other? It's just hockey.
It's not the first time it's happened, and obviously their coach is trying to do what he thinks is best for their players, and that's his choice.
Who got hit by the stick? Anybody?
I don't think so. I mean, it's a good thing because I'm sure the fine would have went way up if the stick came across the bench. That's for sure.
No, I meant when he smashed. Is that what you're talking about too?
Yeah.
When he smashed the stick?
Yeah,
it ended up on the
it went
ice.
on the ice.
Okay.
It didn't come into our bench, but yeah, the fine would have got, I'm sure, a lot bigger if it had entered our bench or hit anybody.
Are these guys the way the last couple games have gone? Are they in your head a little bit because they've been able to come back from 2-0 deficits and beat you twice in a row, or is it just?
No, we did it ourselves. We had control of both games and let it slip away, and that's our own doing, and that's our own fault, and it's up to us to correct it.
It seems, Matt, there's a lot of good in both those games. How did they get away from you, though? How did it happen when you look back at it?
Well, I mean, the first game, it's public knowledge how it got away from us. We got involved in the stuff after the whistle and the stuff that doesn't really or shouldn't have any effect on the hockey game, and we know that. That wasn't a factor last night. Last night I don't think we were content at 2-0. We were trying to go for more goals and go for broke, and we didn't care for the puck the way that we normally have, the way we did in the Buffalo game. And give Philadelphia credit; they're a good team. They can score goals, and when you turn the puck over, it allows them to go in the offense.
Bruins tomorrow night is just a preview of the Bruins game tomorrow. Since they're
playing well. I mean, they're probably one of the hottest teams right now, and we had a good game in here against them a couple weeks back, and physical game, and I expect it to be the same. And they're, like I said, they're trying to prepare for the playoffs. Anytime you're the last 3 games, you're trying to cue your game up for game 1 of the playoffs, and they obviously have a goaltender that makes a lot of saves, and they get guys that score goals as well. So it should be a great game.
Is Hartnell at all right? Has it become a little bit easier to play for the opposing team in a bigger building? Is it not as intimidating because it's not as intimate as Mellon was?
I wouldn't know. I mean,
do you notice like a lack of sound, or the fans not as involved as they once were because of the shape of the building?
Well, I think that it sounds different. I don't think it's the fans' fault. I don't think that's their fault. It sounds different, but that's just the dynamics of the building.